Hey guys, it's Amy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're having a wonderful day as always. Please like, share, and subscribe. And of course, drop a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
I got your email apologizing for the middle finger stunt. I have it, okay? Laughing with him as you're doing it. And the crazy thing is, I've reread it multiple times. You actually didn't apologize to us. You apologized that you didn't know the camera was on while you were doing that you got caught. That's what we've had to endure.
So that was the father of one of the kids that was killed during the Parkland school shooting by Nikolas Cruz, who you see in this video. And I just now recently heard about this, which happened several months ago, where the attorney is actually seen on video giving the finger in the childish way where you pretend you're scratching your face while using your middle finger. It was very obvious what she was doing, and I was shocked to learn about it. She didn't do it during the actual trial. It was while they were waiting, but still quite surprising, and now she is being investigated. But as I rewatched this segment that shows her giving the finger, I noticed that before she even does that, the other lawyer to the right also seems to make the same gesture. She seems to have her middle finger up very quickly. I don't know if you noticed this right here. She seems to put her middle finger up. I don't know if she's actually doing that or if that's just the way her hand was. It hasn't been mentioned, but it's just interesting that shortly after she does that, they seem to talk and laugh a little bit. And then right after that is when the other attorney does the very obvious middle finger. So does anyone else think that it's possible that the other attorney is also giving the middle finger and maybe initiated that? It doesn't really matter because although there is an investigation, I doubt that this behavior rises to the level that would allow for any punishment to the attorney or attorneys. It's been said in an interview that I recently saw by a couple attorneys that this investigation is really going to go nowhere because they didn't really do anything too horrible, because it wasn't during trial, it wasn't towards anyone in the case, but still very disrespectful to be doing at all. So it shocked me, and it obviously shocked the victims' families as well, who either saw it in live court or saw it on a video at some point once these videos were released. I showed you one of the victims' fathers at the beginning of this video, and here is another father also showing what he thinks about the situation.
Hiding your actions. The middle finger, lady. Apologizing for a middle finger. You need to learn how to do a middle finger. So you don't need to apologize to anyone.
He was certainly clear about how he felt. How do you guys feel about it? And also, I'm going to show you the interviews by these two separate attorneys. One is a public defender, the other is a state attorney, and I disagree with a lot of what the public defender says. So take a listen to these guys and let me know what you think about them.
It was a strange moment. It was tone deaf because you have a families are grieving who've been victimized enough, and to make light of the situation, that's what she was doing. She was a joke. She was laughing with her co-counsel, and you saw that Nikolas Cruz looked over and looked like he was enjoying it too. And it was really an unfortunate moment. But as far as getting her disbarred, that's not going to happen. It was outside of the juror's presence. That's the most important thing. And outside the judge's presence, very important. And so I think that an investigation would be proper. But as far as any sanction, I doubt that will happen.
Well, I don't believe that any of the victims, the court staff, or anybody else actually saw it happen in open court. So whatever happened was kind of caught, if you will, between camera takes on YouTube, that kind of thing, or maybe somebody happened to catch it and told somebody else. But it's not as if there was some flagrant disregard for the feelings and the impact that the crime had on the victims' lives as they're delivering their impact statements. Now, having said that, lawyers are still held to a high standard. We have to maintain decorum while we're in the courtroom at all times. Now, to be fair, when the court is not in session, judge is off the bench, there's no jury there are no proceedings going on other than just waiting around. People do off-the-wall things, Lawyers pick their nose. Women kind of play with the back of their bra strap. Men scratch themselves. They do weird things, and they have little off-the-record conversations with each other, with their clients, and sometimes it involves giving the bird out of jest. It is what it is. But it wasn't flipping the bird to our administration of justice. That's not what was going on. We are a self-regulating profession, and I have a feeling that either somebody reported this lawyer to the bar, or maybe some bar official saw it and opened up an investigation. But most investigations, in fact, only 25% are further investigated. I predict, as what David said, that there will be no disciplinary.
Investigators look to see all that occurred, because if it's just about that hand gesture when the judge and the jury were not there, I don't think that gets you there. But they may look to other things. Was there fabrication of evidence or lying or disrespect to the court? But I didn't see that. And I know the motions are raw right now, and that's why I know that the defense counsel and the judge, they didn't get along well. And boy, there were some tense moments. But even there, I don't think it justifies any sanction against the judge, although there could be a complaint. The judge had enough of the defense counsel.
To be a defense attorney in a situation like this, I get it, you have a job, but it doesn't mean you need to lose your humanity towards the victims, which they did, okay? And their inability to ever, for a second, either in the courtroom or outside of the courtroom, have a human moment with us, a civil moment, was despicable. Looking at attorney Tamara Curtis take her middle finger and rub it up and down her cheek when she lost an argument in the courtroom, and then to start laughing with the killer over it like an immature punk child, I will never, ever, ever forgive that moment. But that's who they were.
He is exactly right. This defense was completely out of line. And they knew they were out of line because they sent apologies to people. Of course, that was also to save their own ass, but it was clear that they did something they weren't supposed to do. The way the public defender in this video explains kind of how this is normal, people give the finger in court sometimes, they pick their nose, whatnot. He sounded ridiculous to me, but I'll leave that up to you guys. What do you think? Thank you so much for watching. I will be back with a new video soon, and until then, you know the drill. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.